Right, so I realized that in the last video, because I put like almost no gameplay in it, it was, I guess almost none of the actual story came across, so I feel like I need to put this before this one to at least make it somewhat understandable now. So basically, it just started off with some guy, some fucko, I don't know. I don't think he's important to the story. I didn't really remember his name or anything he wanted. Apparently we'd stolen something from him, me and my mom. We're part of some organization that I've forgotten the name of now. You'll hear it.
The Golden Order.
He was going to interrogate us with the bone-hurting juice that was in the last video to try and get us to tell him where it is. We somehow got out. I don't know how we did that. I think I undid the shackle, the fucking whatever, the ropes. I don't know. I think I undid that. I freed my mom. She called herself a spring chicken. That is, I call her a spring chicken.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Or not a spring chicken. Anyway, fast forward, I think it was a year. And I'm gonna put it down there because I can't remember right now. But she's gone missing.
You've gone missing on his private island?
There's some big boy
Lord Mortimer?
who throws parties for like fucking really important people, and she was at one of them, and she's gone missing. They think she's still on the island because shit's going missing.
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food.
Like, as time goes by, they're just losing food, they're seeing lights on random places, they think she's just changing her location. So, and I've been called over to look for her, but I sort of suspect that there's other shit going on, and for now I just met some duchess and some priest guy. I almost completely forgot to mention, but I also had a vision where my mom had asked that duchess to hide something and then shot her. Anyway, here's the video. We're actually going in. What are ASMR? Alright, give me a minute. Oh shit. Why the fuck would you want that in your house? Shit your pants every time you walk in the door.
Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontation start! During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Homie, I haven't seen my mom in like 3 years, dog. Never mind, give me the letter now!
Certainly. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
By
Easy
the way,
clap.
Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Great service to the church, if you know what I'm talking about.
Headed.
You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Let's just say she's taken a lot of oral donations from my church.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
No. But I'm gonna say yes. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you're talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Okay. Of course.
I swear, well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
I'm really glad he told me that, actually, because if he hadn't said that, I wouldn't have even taken looking at it into consideration. I would have just thought that my promise is my promise. I'm an honorable man. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what you... That's okay.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
Baby.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
I got a big
Since I
chimney
set
too,
foot
my
on the
man.
island,
Don't
I
worry.
have George Washington. President
What?
of the United States of
Yo,
America.
it's fucking George.
You like
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
I've never actually seen 13 Reasons Why, but I believe you. I'll... invent.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though,
XD.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Starting to feel like everyone knew my mother well around here. I'm gonna look at your mouth, my man. Time that was over. Answers automatically selected. I didn't let the timer be over. Opportunity failed! No!
Good evening, my friends.
I clicked on his mouth.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying.
Oh, you're right, the girl's staying.
When I
Ooh,
arrived
baby.
This morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I
Yikes.
didn't know. When you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Alright, there's no time limit. I just wanted to say, it's the way the dress works is the front is just fucking steel. Like, it's just steel in that shape, and then there's fabric over it, and she's not allowed to lean backwards. If she leans backward, her tits just fall out. But they're big enough that she could handle it, like, they're just so pressed into it.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir.
Now her nips are
What
just
brings
like
you
steel fucking rods. That's what's holding up the dress. They actually, it's a 2-layer dress, and then it goes through her nip goes through the first layer, and then the other layer goes over it, so it's holding it up.
No vessel can
Wait,
move
can you
closer
pause?
than 200.
You can, okay, perfect. So, yeah, with the nipple thing, they're not just, like, they don't just go through it. You know those things where, let me get a demonstration. You know, you had those things in school when you'd make, like, when you were making, like, a skeleton or something or whatever, and then you had, like, the body parts, and you'd stick a thing through them like this, and then it, like, it splits on the top, like that. Yeah, so it, like, holds it in. That's what her nipples do. They go through the first bit of fabric, like that, and then they, like, split open, and then they hold it. Yeah?
Sir Hole, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr.
There
President.
we go.
She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Fuck! Look at his mouth! Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna look at your ear, my guy. Is this me?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Just call me His Eminence for sure.
me.
Oh, there we go.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Oh no, not betraying Piaggi's trust. Oh no.
Let's see what it contains.
Fuck off, Piaggi.
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. But now it's opened. I better get it to Mother soon. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Excuse me, who the fuck put this in here? See, that one's a little creepy. That one's, You know, it is a man getting murdered, but it's not too graphic in it. This one, you know, yeah, he's getting attacked and all. Yeah, he's fought. This man is eating a child. I do have to go to Ned, but I have to look at everything in the room first. I gotta stay up till like. Whoa, there's more room. Oh, there's a fucking no, don't go to bed. That's not. What does this game warn me about anything? Fuck off, dude. I wanted to look at the room. Okay then. Good night.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
Yo. Chicken this nigga. Yo. I mean,